Hello, and I am Sol, and I am just going to talk about MMA news. And quite frankly, this is breaking news. Gilbert Burns is out of the fight against Kamaru Usman, and shocking. It is shocking, but at the same time, it was gonna be a beating from Kamaru Usman. So it was a predictable fight, and I'm glad it's over. But guess what? Who is going to take his place? Now, we may have, most likely, apparently, Colby Covington has basically put his name out there. What has he said? He, according to ESPN MMA, there's a potential for chaos on Fight Island. What did he say? My offer stands. Ball is in UFC's court. I'm here to save the day against Marty or Judas. Judas is George Masvidal. Jorge Masvidal. It's funny. Made me laugh. Feed me either one or either one if you're American. I'm ready. Okay, Colby Covington apparently said that. Yeah. Again, he's saying, you know who they're gonna call Marty, and it ain't the Ghostbusters, Junior. Yeah, that was a good, decent fight, and I do believe in that particular fight that on the fifth round, someone walked up to Kamaru and told him that he's got a broken jaw, so kind of do something about it as such. And check it out at the beginning of the round 5. That was actually said to Kamaru Usman, but I felt as though Kamaru was going to win the fight anyway, regardless. But that's just my opinion. It could have gone either way. Colby could have, if he never had a broken jaw, he could have been different. Or, the judges may have scored it differently in the end. I'm not so sure, but it was clear from the point that he knew that his jaw was broken. He was going for his jaw in round 5. Just check the fight out, guys. It was. So, I'm not sure. Now that I come to think about it, it could have gone either way, and it would be a good time for a rematch. And Jorge Masvidal, he's put out a post saying game bred. Game bred, the definition in the English dictionary is game bred is an animal that has been bred to be game. So apparently he is game bred, and he is game to fight. And apparently Makikawa, he tweeted out the same thing as well, saying that it's good that I guess it's a bad thing, but for Gilbert Burns to get COVID-19. However, for Jorge Masvidal, it's a positive thing. He could be coming in there as a replacement. The thing is, though, he would have to get paid extra money. Yeah, because he was still offered the fight. He was offered the same amount of money that he was offered for the Nate Diaz fight, but I think he wanted more. So I don't think that it will come into play. I think we're going to have Colby Covington. And the reason why I say this is because Covington's got his manager, I can't remember his name. Oh my gosh, what was his name? Something Lambert. Dan Lambert, yeah. I think it's Dan Lambert. I think he's his manager. And yeah, so he's actually stated that he doesn't get him the best deals, in my opinion. He doesn't get Colby the best deals, and that has been the problem in the past. But you never know. He could go to Jorge Masvidal's. You never know. Who knows? Now, apparently, we have Jack Hermanson. He's going to be fighting on the July the 15th card. He's going to be facing Kelvin Gastelum now. And that's a great opportunity for Kelvin Gastelum. I do feel as though that, Hermanson, coming off a loss to Jared Cannonier, second round TKO punches in his previous fight. The win before that was decision against Souza, David Branch, not bad. Gerald Mearshire, Talis Latus. Oh, he knocked him out in round 3. So it's not bad. He got a submission against both guys and a decision against Ronaldo. But Ronaldo Souza is a jiu-jitsu expert, so what do you expect? That particular fight is going to favor Kelvin Gastelum. Kelvin Gastelum, he's coming off LCL tear. Can you believe that? He's on an LCL tear. I never realized he had that. Um, Also, we have um, Jake Hager, who has said on MMA Uncensored, he talked about Conor McGregor, and he said, I don't like him. He's big as my leg. I know he has no friends in the WWE locker room at Real Jack. You know, what? I think I've got the wrong one. Yeah, I don't like him. He's as big as my leg. I know he has no friends in the WWE locker room at Real Jack Swagger. Oh well, they're tagging them in on the Notorious MMA. And they tagged Notorious MMA on that. So, but what it is he's saying that he's saying that basically, apparently, he's come up and talked some trash. Conor did talk some trash to the champion, Drew McIntyre. Yes, he talked some trash to him, and Drew McIntyre said, "Oh, you know what I mean? Go! You can't even knock out a 70-year-old person in the pub," and which was exactly right, the way he did it. And so you better go out and maybe you want to go back and get your ability better, as such, so to speak. And his response is obviously Real Jack Swagger is basically saying, I don't like him. He's as big as my leg. I know he has no friends in the WWE locker room. So clearly, I doubt that that fight would ever happen, because I think Jack Swagger would just beat him simply by just holding him, taking him down, and sitting on him, and then just ground and pound. And I don't think that fight will ever happen, really, to be honest with you. But but yeah, Drew McIntyre is a real deal, man. He is a tough guy. But yeah, people would say that he's not an MMA fighter, he can't win. But I beg to differ in terms of his ability. But then again, he has gone huge lately, so it could be due to some other thing in his drink. Who knows? Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. And Brendan Shaub as well. Brendan Shaub as well. What did he say recently? He apparently, my gosh, he has got COVID-19. Unfortunately, he has got COVID-19. It's kind of shocking. It's sad. But at the same time, he doesn't seem to think so. He's recovered after 3 days. He went out and went on. Apparently, according to, I wasn't really listening properly, but according to what's his name, Joe Rogan. Joe Rogan said that he had IVs for 3 days, and then after that he went out and went on a 20-mile bike ride, and you can clearly see on his Twitter and his Instagram and everything else. You can definitely see he's actually done that, and he posted out his results as well, the COVID-19 results. So I still won't, for everybody out there, I still will be wary, because it's still a killer. It's killed a lot of people, unfortunately, and yeah, it's a shame. Okay, Dan Hooker himself, he's looking to fight maybe Charles Oliveira, because apparently he is ranking just above him in the lightweight division. That will be a good fight for him. I like Charles Oliveira's stand-up. It's very, very cool, as well as his jiu-jitsu's pretty damn good. I think that fight should be next. I think so. And he said, I'm going to compete one more time this year. Whoever he's above me or below me, I'm getting back in the octagon. I just want to put my hand up. So obviously he wants to hand up to volunteer as such. So he's looking to come back, and he clearly knows. He clearly knows that he's not gonna get like a title shot type of thing. Let me just read out exactly what he said. He said, "What makes the most sense for both me and Dustin is Dustin fights Tony Ferguson to see who's going to be the number one contender, and I go back and fight Charles Oliveira to solidify myself in the top five by beating another top guy. I understand that. With 7 wins in a row, Oliveira's just been making, big waves right now, and I think he's a great fighter. And to be honest, what we'd like to see is maybe Dan Hooker versus um, Ferguson. I would like to see that maybe. I don't. As far as Dustin's concerned, he doesn't want to be in. He doesn't want to be a replacement fighter for for Justin Gaethje. Sorry, Justin Gaethje, not Dustin Gaethje. Gaethje versus Khabib. He doesn't want to be a replacement fighter for them. So he wants to be in the driving seat. He's probably going to fight one more time, maybe even, you know, maybe some other, maybe in the future, later on in the year, toward the end of the year, etc. And then he wants to earn it as such. So yeah, I think in a way, the way he's talking, I think for him, if he wants to earn it, then yeah, go and fight Tony Ferguson because he'll make you earn it. That's for sure. And I think that will be a great fight. That will be a great fight. I think that should be the next fight. Actually, now that I come to think about it, towards the end of the year, let him heal. Let him heal his orbital bone, and that will be great. Apparently, as far as Dan Hooker is concerned, I don't want Charles Oliveira being wiped off. Really, that's what it is. He's building his confidence. His abilities got better. His striking has got better. His chin's improved hugely. I just don't want him to. If you watch his fight, watch his previous fight that he had. It was brilliant jiu-jitsu against Kevin. Kevin who? You know, I can't remember his name. No. Yeah, against Kevin something. I can't remember his name. But yeah, that will be good. No, apparently Jose Aldo is saying that he's happy to be a part of this, and cut the weight for 135 has actually been a lot easier than 145. Apparently, they've adapted everything for him to move down in weight, so his nutrition and everything else will be up to par, and he will have a rejuvenated body. I mean, that's what he's had in his previous fight. He felt rejuvenated, so he's keeping his weight down, so he can cut down. He's keeping it stable. What he's basically talking about is he's not going up and fluctuating. You know what I mean? He's not going to 155 or 65 his weight and then coming back to 135. It's a huge weight cut. So his weight cut's on par. I still don't think he's going to win. That's just my, analysis. I just think he's lost the. I don't know whether he lost the fight IQ or if he just doesn't care anymore. But he just doesn't want to use them leg kicks. What he basically was at top of the range for. I think he's scared of getting taken down. But to be honest, he only got taken down once from Frankie Edgar with a leg kick, and after that it wasn't. He still did the damage when it was due, and even when he was on the ground, he got back up. And he won the fight against Frankie Edgar. So I don't understand why he stopped doing it. Regardless of the situation, I think he should. I don't think he's going to win that particular fight. But yeah, Poirier, I would like to see Tony Ferguson against him. Apparently, Tony Ferguson has said that he wants to run it back with Justin Gaethje, and I think maybe do that. Maybe do that in the next in September. It's sad. You never know in terms of Habib fighting again. inna lillahi wa inna lillahi raji'un. To Allah we belong, to Allah we return, for Khabib's father. And that it was a huge, it was shocker to me. It was really shocking to me. I just couldn't believe it that he passed away, and I'm sad. I don't want to make this forum, this particular video about that. I should do it separate, but um, in general, I don't know if he's going to be. I wouldn't blame him to pull out in September, and if he does, maybe run it back with Tony Ferguson. I think maybe that should be the key, because I do think the weight cut affected Tony Ferguson. I do. He's not going to admit it, and what can I say? What can I say? Okay, that's it from me. I think. Okay, thank you for viewing this, everybody, and have a great day. I think Cole going to be the next fighter in line for the title. I don't think it's going to be Poirier. I think he's going to price himself out again, and that will be it. So, have a great day. Peace out, everybody. Have a great weekend. Please share, like, subscribe, all the rest, and have a great weekend.